Welcome to Spoken Reviews, home of the Spoken Reviews. Today, guys, we will be test driving and doing an overview of the Tesla Cybertruck. Yes, the Tesla Cybertruck, long awaited. Let's enjoy. All right, let's start this overview with looking at the Cybertruck next to my 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 SLT. As you can see, the Cybertruck does look really good compared to that vehicle, and the size-wise, it's pretty on par, right? So the truck is definitely bigger, but the Cybertruck is looking to hold its own way. Now let's jump to the test drive. As you can see, I'm being very careful because, hey, first time ever driving a Cybertruck. It's not my Cybertruck, and I don't want to wreck it because it's a test drive. Also, the learning curve to get used to the steer-by-wire, there's a little bit of learning curve, right? So, give it a couple minutes and you get used to it, but there's a little moment, right? Overall, again, I've been driving Teslas on and off for the last 5 years. I've had, let's see, 2 Model 3s and a Model Y, and then I'm currently in a Model 3. I've had 2 Mach-E's. I've had a Jeep 4xe. So yeah, I'm pretty well versed in electric vehicles. I am a huge electric vehicle fan, and the Cybertruck has been the top of my Mount Everest for electric vehicles for a while. Like a lot of people, I ordered the Cybertruck during the event. I didn't wait till the event was over with, right? So 2019, I ordered the Cybertruck. 10 minutes into the event, sold. Sign me up. The price is a lot more, and things have changed a lot with inflation, and things have changed, and there is a little bit of disappointment that it's not the original specs. But getting into this vehicle, it's nice. It is very, very nice, right? So here I am just doing the turnaround. Again, this is a pretty short test drive. They only let you do like a couple miles. Yeah, a couple minutes. But, I mean, the ride smoothness, it's there. It's super smooth with the air suspension. It feels phenomenal. The tech, the smoothness, the steer-by-wire, it's revolutionary, right? So there's gas vehicles and everything that we know about gas vehicles, electric vehicles, and the Cybertruck takes it to another level, right? So you don't know until you know, and once you start driving it, you become a believer, right? It's not just the hype, and trust me, there is always a hype, and there are a lot of people that are just like overly loyal to Tesla, and I am a huge Tesla fan, but I'm not like drink the Kool-Aid fan, right? So I'm also critical when there needs to be issues of being critical, but man, this thing just rides. Smooth, quickness, comfort. Oh, the music, the speakers, yeah. So all of my Teslas have always had really good sound systems, but this one takes it to another level, right? This is the best sound system in any vehicle that I've ever experienced. So I am a huge fan. All right, so let's get into the screen, right? So you can see here, you can actually adjust the tonneau cover, which is awesome, right? So I know there've been some complaints about people with, hey, mine's leaking, this, that, and the third. Understandable to be upset about that. Just put in a ticket, and hopefully you're working with a reasonable service center. I think it really just depends on the tech in the center, right? Because some centers seem to be a lot more, hey, how can we fix it? I've seen people add panels, and then some are just like, it's within spec, right? So if you get a fail with the service center, I would try a different one. But yeah, I mean, the screen is awesome. It's familiar, but it's also different, right? So again, I've had a Tesla consistently since 2018. Yeah, I've at least had one Tesla since 2018, right? So the last 6 years, I've been consistently with the Tesla. I've rotated different ones, but always had a Tesla. But this thing looks nice. The space there is phenomenal. I mean, the ability to put extra storage there, bags, whatever you want there, right? I will say that you do want to be careful because you don't want anything like rolling and pinning down the accelerator pedal. So it's like pros and cons, right? Like phenomenal space, but you also want to be safe. Definitely avoid having like water bottles down there because that's one of the things that can easily, get behind a pedal or, maybe get behind the brake pedal, right? So safety tip there, be careful with water bottles and things that can roll. But I would definitely put like a bag or, backpack there or some kid stuff, kid bag, whatever you want. Phenomenal space there. Really, really do just enjoy the overall interior. I will say that on the non-foundational series, you don't get that silver inlet. It's just like black and gray. But yeah, again, what they've done is they've taken the familiarness, and I honestly, I don't think anyone comes anywhere near close to Tesla's interface. I always joke and say Tesla is the Apple of electric cars, and everyone else is Android. I like both Android and Apple, so I don't mean that to be a dig, but I mean it to say that Tesla is the standard, right? So who has the best processors? Tesla, right? They're always putting the latest and greatest computer chips in their vehicles to give you that quickness. Who gives the best updates? Tesla. Who gives the fastest updates? Tesla, right? It doesn't matter if you get a 2018 Model 3 or a 2024, you're going to get the software update, right? And as long as the hardware's there, you're going to get the updates. So again, just playing around with the features, getting familiar with it. And again, it feels like something I'm used to. So it's really easy to get used to. Recently, I've been in the Silverado EV, and I've been in the Sierra EV and the Hummer EV, Ford Lightning, and they're all phenomenal vehicles, right? So I love the competition. I love seeing more things out there, but their interfaces have more work to go, right? They have more refinement, smoothness, and stability in the software. Versus with the Tesla, it's almost, I'd say it's tried and true, right? They are purely a tech company that makes vehicles versus traditional legacy are vehicle manufacturers that are doing tech. Here with the overall materials, some of the soft touch, I will say, from a truck owner's standpoint, I would be concerned about getting scratches, and I don't know what you do with that, right? So like certain places, in and out of a truck, having your boots in and out of a truck, carrying equipment, things like that. I go to my land a lot. I get muddy. I get dirt all over me. What happens when the dirt and the mud gets smeared into the Alcantara, right? Can I wipe it off? I don't know, right? So these are some of the things that I don't necessarily know that I'm kind of curious about. Hey, what happens when you scratch a soft touch thing, right? Don't know what's going to happen. You can see the roof is phenomenal, right? What an amazing view, right? Really just bringing the outside in. I think kids are going to love this. I think that people in your back seat are going to love this. When I sat in the back, I had plenty of space. I'm 6'/6'1", plenty of head foot space. But I'd say like if you're like, over 6'3", over 6'5", it's gonna be really tight, right? Maybe not the place for you if you're over 6'5". Leg space, again, 6'6'1", sitting behind myself, plenty of space, right? And that's what you're after, right? Do I have enough space? And anyone that has small kids, it's that little kick test, right? Will my kids be kicking my seat the whole car ride? And anyone with small kids knows what that's like and, knows that you want to kind of avoid that. But I mean, just a phenomenal job with the luxury amount. I definitely would have to put a seat cover because my kids are constantly dropping little bits of food and surprises for me all over my car. So I definitely have to have some type of seat cover to protect that, and also just so I don't have to, do the spills. Onto the tonneau cover, which is phenomenal, right? So just the ability for that to go in and out. And again, for this to be a model that's, up for test drives, it's probably getting a lot of functionality, right? I'm sure every single test driver 10 to 12 times a day is doing this, and it's working just right? Now, con, yes, it's going to block your view, but you have the camera on the screen, right? So that's going to be there for you. So different pros and cons, but having a strong, secured tonneau cover that I think can hold 300 pounds. I think, I want to say that's what it's rated. Someone 300 pounds can stand on it. I'm not going to stand on it. I'm not going to try it, but it can hold it. Pulling the seats up, having that flat cover, it works out great, right? So like all of my trucks, I've done this before. We've all, maybe bought the flat screen TV from Costco or Best Buy. You want to bring it home, pull it in the truck, pull the screen up. The extra screen in the back seat, also really cool, right? I think it's something the kids are going to really enjoy, right? Something that's going to really just makes it just the cool factor. That's what Tesla's about. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this quick test drive and overview of the Cybertruck. Love the vehicle. Leave the comments below. Sub to the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys.